Well, if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Man in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns. And his punter Ethan Evans gonna send this one away. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First-round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
You know, Kate, his NFL career didn't get off to the ideal start through the draft process and obviously falling to the 5th round. But seeing him in person a couple times in Colorado, I'll tell you this, he is tough and he is accurate. And those are two attributes that every NFL team wants in their quarterback.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
3rd down run from Junkins. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Caught, there's the rookie out of Bowling Green. Racing down the left side. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
There's another for him. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the 3rd time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. Getting them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy, he already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, and touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48. Cut out left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 11-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Rams.
Williams. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. They'll come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He finds Njoku, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. On first down, here's Sanders. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Rams with a long ways to go for a score. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First down, Rams.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
On first down, here's Stafford. Delivers another one to Williams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now Stafford again. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll throw it again. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Motioning the tight end now. Stafford now on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams get some late points and the lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Sanders going to throw here on first. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Taking off with it again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Final throw before the break. Buys time, rolling right. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Well, 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, a run with Williams. We're working a couple yards past the line. Ball to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To throw, Stafford. That one finds his man, Likely. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Stafford. That one's incomplete over the middle. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they got to play him. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Screen here for Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
Now run. This is Williams. Drop Stopped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Man in motion, out of the slot. On second down, it's Williams again. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Stafford now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down. This is Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Stafford from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. It'll work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left, forward. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. To the air on first down. Sanders. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. First throw for the backup now. Cover man is there and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Now here's Pickett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Pickett set to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for another Cleveland.
Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
Here's Pickett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, get to dime coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their fourth down stand. Running it after the penalty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns now within one score in the fourth. So now a big play coming from the Browns as they try for two. Flying forward on the ground. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the two, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead.
22.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out come the Rams on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
From the 37. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. They go play action on first. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now run here with Blake Corum. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Blitz comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Now Pickett. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Need to be working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw, Pickett. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 48. Hits him on the out route. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Pickup of 2 here, and that gives the Browns a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pickett to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up now.
10 yards.
Pickett will look to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
That's another Browns.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Here he is to throw. Drops this down. It's Corum. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second and 8.
They send him left out of the slot. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
First down, Los Angeles.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First down, Rams.
He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed. Maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Well, they were lucky to survive that dropped interception, but the game's still on the line here. This is 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down.
challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Browns just kneeling out the clock in this victory now.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Browns come away with the win. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for Week 1. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
See how many players you need to cut this week. Here are some recommendations to get you started.